All right, so somebody saw this crossbow in the background of one of my videos and they wanted to know if I've ever used it for actual hunting or if it's just a prop. And in the state of Minnesota, it is illegal to hunt with a crossbow unless you are over the age of 60 or have a physical disability that makes it so that you cannot use a standard bow and arrow until this year. 2023, they changed the law. Now anybody can use a crossbow, and I have not used this for hunting. It has not killed anything. The only thing this has been shot at is targets and tree stumps. So it's not very exciting, but it is what it is. Even if I were to go hunting, I don't think I would use this. It is powerful, but it's not very accurate. It's a budget, cheap, I don't want to call it a toy, but it's just a target plinker, right? It's a plinking tool. It's not a hunting tool. And so I do not plan to ever use this for hunting, even though it is legal of this year. The other thing is, people ask me if I actually hunt or fish. Am I a hunter or a fisherman? Not really. I've been hunting, I've been fishing, I have killed things. I can if I had to, but I get so bored so easily. Sitting in a deer stand, sitting in a duck blind, sitting in a boat, sitting on shore, it's just not for me. I get very impatient, I get very fidgety, and I want to go do something else. And so it's not a hobby that I partake in. Like I said, I do know the process. I do know how to do it. I actually took a class, Advanced Hunters Education, and I got certified in Advanced Hunters Ed. I have my firearm safety for hunting, and so I have everything I need to go hunting and more. So I am able to hunt. I can hunt. I know how to hunt. I can fish. I know how to fish. I am not good at neither. When it comes to fishing is something that I'm not good at. I don't have the patience. I don't have the techniques. I don't have, and so it's one of those things where everybody says that they love going fishing and just sitting and relaxing and doing nothing. But honestly, sitting in a boat, my back starts to hurt after a few minutes. You know what I mean? My lower back starts to ache and it tightens up and I get uncomfortable and I want to get up and move around. Depending on what kind of boat you're in, you can't get up and you definitely can't move around. And so I don't like being in boats. It's one of those things that I can do. I choose not to, but I have done it because I do feel it's an important skill. And I suggest that even if it is something that you're not into, even if it is something that you have no desire to ever do, I do suggest that you try it. I do suggest that you actually take the time to go through the process, right? Because at least you would know the basics, the fundamentals, the confidence to do it. And that's the biggest part of it, is just the confidence. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, they're overconfident, right? They're like, oh, if times get tough, I'll just go hunting, right? It's not as easy as most people think it is. And then you have people that are underconfident. They're like, I've never hunted anything. I've never shot anything. I don't think I could kill Bambi, And it's like, well, if times get tough and that's how you're going to put food on the table, it's nice to know the process. It's nice to know how to do it. It's nice to know the ins and outs. It's nice to know, because even though I took the class and I know the concepts, physically doing it is completely different than what they teach you, right? The general knowledge is the same, but physically doing it, there's a lot more to be careful for. There's a lot more things that you need to pay attention to. And so that's my whole theory on hunting and fishing. I don't do it. It's not a hobby of mine. However, I do feel it's an important skill, and I do think that everybody should at least try it and get those skills. So, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to thumbs up this video, share my videos if you enjoy them, and I can't wait to see you on my next one.